Example 10 and 11 are application problems that you're going to see in your homework. So example 10 says the Richter scale reading for the San Francisco earthquake of 1989 was 7.1. Find the intensity I of the earthquake as a multiple of I naught or I sub 0. Round to the nearest whole number as needed. Okay, and so here is my Richter scale formula. They don't give this to you in your problem, so you either need to refer back to your notes to get this formula or just use the view an example and they give it to you then. So if the Richter scale reading was 7.1, this is then my R. So I'm going to substitute in 7.1 for my R. Now here I technically have two unknowns. I have an unknown I as well as an unknown I sub 0 or I naught. But I am wanting to find the intensity, so I'm solving for I as a multiple of I sub 0. So we're going to have this in our answer here. So first what we need to do is rewrite this. This is a log with what base? This is a log with a base of 10. This is your common log. So to solve for a variable inside of a log, we need to rewrite it as an exponential. So this would be base to the other side of the equals, meaning I have 10 to the 7.1, and that's going to equal whatever we have left, which is inside this log of I over I naught. So to get I by itself, all we need to do is get rid of this denominator. So the opposite of dividing I by I naught is to multiply it over. And let me go ahead and use a different color. So I'm going to multiply both sides by I naught. These will cancel out, and now I'm left with just I over here. So this side, well, I'll put I equals 10 to the 7.1 power times I naught. And then let's put this in our calculator. So 10 to the 7.1 power is this number here. And we are rounding to the nearest whole number as needed. So that 1 is going to make that 4 stay. So this means we have, let's see, 1, 2, okay, we have 12,589,254 I naught. Again, because this is a multiple of I naught, that will be in part of our answer. Now, I think whenever you type this in, it already has this here, so you have a box right here in front of it, so you're not typing that in, but that is part of our answer. And then number 11, to answer the questions below, use the fact that pH is given by the formula of pH equals negative log, and then to the H plus power, where H plus is the nitrogen ion concentration. So find the pH value of a beer from which the hydrogen ion concentration is this amount right here. We're going to round to the nearest tenth, which is 1 decimal place. So this is just substitution. It tells me what this equals, so I am substituting that number in place for my hydrogen ion concentration. So we have pH equals negative log times 0.1234 No, it's like 6 to 0. 631. So negative log, and then type it in. Sorry, I had a different answer in my answer key, so but I think this looks right. So if we're rounding to the nearest tenth, that 9 makes that 1 go up, so this should be 4.2. Okay, now part B says the pH value of eggs is 7.79. We need to find the hydrogen ion concentration for eggs. So we'll substitute that in for my pH. And now let's solve for this right here. Now, before I can rewrite this as an exponential, I first need to have this as a positive log. This is a negative log. So the first thing I need to do is either divide by -1 or multiply by -1. Either way, we get negative 7.79 equals now a positive log. And now I can rewrite it. This is a log with what base? With a base of 10. So we're going to go base the other side of the equals, meaning I have 10 to the negative 7.79, and that will equal whatever's left over, hydrogen ion concentration. Now I am pretty sure that in my math lab it has 10, and then it has a box right here, so you are just typing in that number there. But just in case that's not the case, if I type that in, we get this number right here. And so that would mean that this is roughly 1.62 times, that's scientific notation, times 10 to the -8. So very, very small number, but I think that's all my math lab wants is that right there.